Good morning. It's me. Yo, today is August 15th, Monday, August 15th, 2022. I'm sitting here at my dining room table and thinking about like the past couple of days. I goes outside getting ready to go to the store with my girls and come back in the building. It's a fucking yellow sticky on the little community board downstairs in our vestibule when you first come in the building. And it's addressed to my neighbor that lives in apartment 11 or whatever. And because I know that this man is into all of the shit that he into, he said his name is Scott Tubbs, but I really don't even believe that shit. Like, he wrapped up into a whole bunch of court legalities and shit like that. He said that he from Florida, he be traveling all over the motherfucking place or whatever. Like, it's a whole bunch of bullshit. But because I already know like the gang stalking agenda or whatever, so from fucking the old apartment that I was living at to the new one that I moved to, I know that there's communications that have been sent about, certain shit. So when I first got here, I had let the fucking people in the office know that this is what the fuck's been going on with me with the gang stalking and shit. And then I had to let them know, like, yo, motherfuckers been hacking into my shit. So anybody that's trying to do anything email wise, text wise, anything, they gonna fucking get caught up in some shit because of the simple fact that my shit's been under investigation for quite some time, right? Everybody thinking that it's a fucking game, it's a fucking joke. Now, I have a woman, she go by the name of Hutch or whatever, little short Caucasian woman or whatever. And, and the first person I described as Caucasian as well. She works for the freaking transportation department or whatever, but she's licensed to carry a gun and all of that other shit. So she's pretty much a cop. And then you have the neighbor that's directly across the hall from me, and his name is Mark, and he's, I want to say, Armenian or whatever, and he's like a fucking computer geek tech slash this slash that or whatever. And two out of the three people get high. One person claimed that he only smoked weed, which we both know is a lie. And then the one across the hall, he smoked meth and all this other shit, which they try to hide. Like, I'm a recovering addict, so I know an addict when I see one. Anywho, it had this freaking sticky thing on the thing talking about congratulations, you won $50. Now, how I know that this shit is motherfucking like connected to the office management, ain't no way in fucking hell. Now, and then they had this thing, I got an email about our apartment complex and saying that we could get $50 off for something. So I signs up for it, and then when I go to redeem my shit, it's saying that unfortunately the site hasn't been completely up and whatever for business. These people is gonna stop fucking playing with my Wi-Fi and everything. This motherfucker be ordering all type of gadgets and shit. Friday they just had a whole fucking raid going on in the building upstairs, and I believe they said it was apartment 19. Now whoever the fuck lives in apartment 19 has a great deal of some suspect ass shit. Not too far from where I live, I looked at the sex registry, and it's a person that lives right here in our fucking complex. And they had put out like signs and shit like that around the first time when I moved in here in April or somewhere around there, saying that it was going to be a registered sex offender that was going to be in the community or whatever, but people started taking them down because they ain't want nobody to see the shit. My whole thing is, whoever the hell it is that is involved in what's going on right now, because this is ridiculous. I shouldn't have to be going from apartment community. Like, the gang stalking is always going to be real. But what I don't appreciate is how the government is sitting back and allowing these fools to continue to do this underhanded shit. It's a lot of stuff with a whole bunch of financial things that is up with this building. People getting evicted left and fucking right. Like, two of the women in this apartment complex deal with the same person, like, that I deal with when it comes to like find like home matters. You can't even get this lady on the phone. You leave messages and shit like that. Then they get back to you after the fact or whatever. And she's supposed to be the main one over the whole situation, in her division. That's all cool and well. But what I don't appreciate is how motherfuckers been like submitting and sliding reports and making complaints and shit like that, when the one that's across the hall from me, now he lived with another man. They talk about they roommates or whatever, but the way that this motherfucking tech, computer gaming tech, the way he treat this older man and shit, he talk to him like he his child. He think like he somebody damn daddy or whatever. And when I first moved in this building, he tried that shit with me, and I had to tell him, I don't care what you talking about, we not about to do this. Like, I'm not no sucker ass young person, like single female that's weak and vulnerable and shit like that. All I know is that this man has been continuously receiving packages from UPS and fucking FedEx and shit like that, you know, and got a new phone and everything like that. Like, I know that these motherfuckers that been taking fucking secret pictures of me, video recording, monitoring me. Motherfucker placed a fucking video camera behind the damn door, and he already got a ring bell on his door. You know what I mean? For someone, to gain entrance or whatever. So why is it that you got a fucking video camera stashed behind the fucking soda machine in the hallway? And it has a listening and recording device. So every time I come in and out of my home, I gotta worry about motherfuckers listening into what I'm saying. It ain't much that could be said. There ain't nothing illegal going on. I ain't doing no crazy ass illegal ass shit. Like, these motherfuckers that surround me though, that's to be questioned. You know what I mean? Because if you got to go as far as installing cameras and shit and getting paid to stalk and monitor somebody, and it's not with someone's consent, that's considered illegal and harassment. So, y'all motherfuckers is on the chopping block too. Mark Hutch and motherfucking Scott. If that's your real name. You understand what I'm saying? And Kurt is the other fucking gentleman that lives with the guy Mark across the hall or whatever. However that go. You understand what I'm saying? What they not about to do is keep on doing this shit to me and my fucking children when I ain't fucking with nobody. I'm a calm, cool, collected, cordial ass individual. But what I'm not about to keep doing is being fucking harassed over and over and over again in the comfort of my living space.